Hi, Asher. It's Aunt Shayna, and I'd like to share a special story that I loved when I was your age with you. Thank you for sharing some time with me. This story is called The Little Car That Wanted a Garage. It's written by a woman named Catherine Woolley, otherwise known as the author, and the pictures or the illustrator is Edward Meshikoff. Okay, let's get started. There was once a little car named Gabriel. Now, poor Gabriel had no garage. He lived outdoors in a lot where they sold used cars. He wore signs that said, "For sale, cheap." There were dents in his fenders, and his paint was rusty. His doors sagged. Asher, can you see the sign in this picture? The blue sign over the cars says Henry's Used Cars, okay? And there in the middle, under the sign, is Gabriel, the little red car that wanted a garage. Every day, Gabriel watched the shiny new cars roll by, but they never even saw Gabriel. Oh, thought Gabriel, how I should like to go whizzing right along. How I wish I were new and shiny. But especially, he thought, how I wish I could have a garage. Well, one day, two ladies came along. They said to the man who sold cars, "Have you a small car?" "Oh, yes," said the man. "Here's a car." And he pointed to Gabriel. There's Gabriel. "We'll try it," they said, and they climbed in. "Now," whispered Gabriel in great excitement, "I'll show them I can whiz right along. Then the ladies will buy me and give me a garage." Whiz, whiz, whiz! Ho, ho! Went Gabriel around and around the block. He was feeling mighty happy. Woof! Round and round and round the block. Whiz, whiz, whiz! Woohoo! That'll show them, he thought. But the ladies cried, "Oh, mercy! Oh, we won't want this car. I don't want, it won't slow down, no." And they all went away. Gabriel felt so sad. The next day, a college boy came. Now, Asher, can you find the college boy in the picture? He has the C on his shirt. The C is like a cookie with one bite out of it. C. So the college boy came the next day. "Here's a fine car," said the man. "I'll try it," said the college boy. Oh, thought Gabriel, "this time I'll go very slowly. If that's what they want, then the college boy will buy me and give me a garage." So Gabriel went very, very, very slowly. But the college boy said, "This car is too slow." And he marched off. Gabriel felt terribly sad. Poor Gabriel. The next day, a young lady came by. This time, Gabriel was determined to do the right thing. "I won't go too fast, and I won't go too slowly," he said, "but I'll show her I've got pep in my engine. Then she'll buy me and give me a garage." The young lady started the engine. "Bang!" shouted Gabriel. "Bang, bing, bang, boom, pop, pop!" "Oh my goodness!" cried the young lady. "This car's much too noisy." And off she hurried. "Oh dear," cried Gabriel. "Won't anyone ever buy me and give me a garage? I'll never be so noisy again. So the very next day, when a man came and pressed the starter, Gabriel didn't make any noise. Not any noise. Very quiet. "This car won't even start," said the man. He turned on his heel and he left. Well, Gabriel felt just awful. Now he was sure that he would never have a garage. And then Jimmy and Jimmy's daddy came along. "Have you a car for $50? Asked Jimmy's daddy. The man who sold cars was so mad at Gabriel. He said, "Yes, there's a car for $50. They climbed right in and drove around the block, and Gabriel was so surprised that he didn't even have time to show off. He just acted natural. "Sold!" cried Jimmy's daddy, very pleased. They drove up the street and stopped in front of a little yellow house. Do you see the little yellow house, Asher? Right there. Gabriel's in front of it. Oh, it's exciting. Then Jimmy and his daddy greased Gabriel's engine until it purred like a kitten. Asher, do you know what it sounds like when a kitten purrs? Can you do that with your tongue? Right there. There you go. That's the way Gabriel sounded. His engine purred. I sound real quiet, thought Gabriel. Then Jimmy's daddy hammered out the dents in the fenders and oiled the hinges and fixed the sagging doors. "I'm beginning to feel real good," whispered Gabriel. And last of all, Jimmy and his daddy gave Gabriel a new coat of shiny red paint. "I look fine," said Gabriel. Then Jimmy and his daddy and Mommy and Pooch, their dog, all went for a ride. Every time they whizzed by another car, Gabriel bowed and smiled, and the other cars bowed and smiled too. This is my favorite part. I love this part. Okay, we're on the last page at the end of the book. Let's do it. And then they came home and whizzed right up the driveway into a little yellow garage. The end. Isn't that a great story? So the first, Gabriel was acting out and he was too fast, not like himself. Then too slow, which really wasn't natural for himself either. And then he was too loud, and then he was too quiet. But what really worked for Gabriel will work for you too. You be yourself, and you will find everything that is just right for you, Asher. When you are yourself, you're perfect, and you'll find the perfect friends and the things that you want most in life that fit just you. Love you. I hope you like this story as much as I did when I was your age.